So nutrients are five nutrients are found in the food, and they are needed for the different functioning of our body. They are needed for our all vital activities of the body. And the process and the nutrition is the process of providing or obtaining food or nutrient. Food is actually the source of nutrient. So when it will be digested in the body, it provides the nutrient. So this process of obtaining or providing nutrients by an organism is called nutrition. And the mode of nutrition may be of different type in different organisms. So this can be autotrophic or they can be heterotrophic. Autotrophic means we already know about this term. Auto means self.
Ma'am, may I tell?
Yes, okay.
Ma'am, autotrophic nutrition is a type of nutrition in which the organism can make their own food without depending on other organisms.
Yes. So here autotrophic nutrition, you everybody know that this is a type of nutrition in which organism make their own food from inorganic substances obtained from the environment. Means they are also needed raw material, but they are utilizing the raw material that is provided by the nature. They are not depend on other organism. They are not depend on other organism. Means they are needed raw material. Of course, without raw material they cannot make their food. They also need water, they also need carbon dioxide, but they are not depend on other organisms. They directly takes the raw material from the environment. Means nature directly provide them, and they make their food by getting the raw material from the environment directly. They are not depend on the another organism. So such organisms are called autotrophs. Means the organism which can make their own food by utilizing the raw material provided by the environment or the nature. They not depend on another organism. So the word autotroph is made up of auto means self. Everyone know auto means self, and trophos means feeding. So they are self feeding. They are not depend on another organism. Autotrophic organisms are also called producers because they are the source of food for all other organisms. They are producers, and all other organisms are the consumer. Means only the green plant on the earth, they are the producers. Rest all organisms are consumer. They eat directly or indirectly. Means they depend on directly or indirectly on plants. If you talk about herbivores, they directly eat the plant. If you talk about carnivores and omnivores, they eat the animal, but they indirectly depend on the plant. Because if the herbivores not eat the herbs, they will not be survive, and the carnivores will not get food. So autotrophs, they are the self-feeding organism, you can say, and they are just depend on the nature for the raw material. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So all green plant and some bacteria also, they belong to the what you can say autotrophic nutrition. Plant manufacture food through multi-step process called photosynthesis. We know that photosynthesis is a process by which plant make their own food. How they make their own food? They take carbon dioxide, and the roots absorb water, and we are not means writing in the form of equation, but they need minerals as well. So they take the mineral from the soil. So carbon dioxide, water, along with the chlorophyll. That is most important thing is chlorophyll, because chlorophyll it absorbs sunlight, it traps sunlight, and that sunlight help to convert this carbon dioxide and water into glucose and oxygen. So the glucose that they prepare with the help of by using the carbon dioxide and water, and then sunlight which is absorbed by the chlorophyll that help to convert this carbon dioxide and water into glucose. So some of the glucose they use, some of the nutrients what they form at the time of photosynthesis for their life processes, rest they store in the different part of the plant body. We know that the different part of the plant body having the stored food, like we are eating the stem also, like ginger, we are eating potato, that is also stem. We are eating leaves like spinach, coriander, mint. We are eating root as well, like carrot, turnip. So the extra food it is stored in the different part of the plant. So photosynthesis is the process, or this is the process by which they using the energy of sunlight, or you can say it's the process by which they convert sunlight into the chemical energy, means the solar energy into the chemical energy. So plants or the green plants are the only source which can convert sunlight or the solar energy into the chemical energy, because we everybody know the only source of energy on the earth is sun, means solar energy is the only energy that is available on the earth, and that energy can be trapped or can be converted by the green plants only. They trap the solar energy, they convert into the chemical energy. As just now I told you that this solar energy convert the carbon dioxide and water into the glucose, and glucose is what, that is chemical, and in the that is actually the food, and that is consumed by the other organism, means herbivore will eat this, and the different part of the plant, and then herbivores are eaten by the carnivores, and then carnivores by scavengers, and this means the whole food chain. The food chain start always with the producer, and then primary consumer are the herbivores which eat the herb, and the secondary consumer they are the carnivores which eat the herbivores, and so on. I mean, and in that after that the scavengers, means these carnivores are eaten by the scavengers. Scavengers are the animals or the organism which feed on the dead animals. Scavengers are the animals or the organism which feed on the dead animals. So in this way they make their food, and that actually very important for the survival of life on the earth. If photosynthesis would be stopped on the earth, life will be perished from the earth, life will be finished from the earth, because that is the only process which convert the solar energy into the chemical energy. Means the only source of energy is the sun, and that energy we cannot directly use it, we cannot directly make our food by getting the sunlight, but plant can make the food, and that is consumed by the different consumers. Got it? Now raise your hand and tell me what is autotrophic nutrition. 4 hands are already raised. I don't know for this question. Okay, Salama, you tell me what is autotrophic nutrition.
Yes, ma'am.
What is autotrophic nutrition?
Ma'am, autotrophic nutrition which make their food by own self. Ma'am, autotrophic nutrition which make their food own self with organic substance, inorganic substance, from inorganic substance. Ma'am, it means they are not dependent.
So they are not depend on the another organism. They just take the raw material from the environment directly. They obtain the raw material inorganic substances from the environment, and then they
Ma'am, may I also tell?
okay.
Ma'am, autotrophic nutrition is a self-feeding nutrition in which the organism make their own food with the inorganic substances
By using the
that
inorganic
required
substances.
by the nature.
Provided by the nature. Very good. Now Zoya Imran. Yes, are you here in the class? Zoya Imran, are you here in the class?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me what is photosynthesis?
Yes, ma'am.
Just tell me what is
A
photosynthesis.
process of a process using the energy of sunlight to convert water and carbon dioxide into glucose and oxygen is called photosynthesis.
Yes. The, the process of using the process of converting carbon dioxide and water into glucose in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll is known as photosynthesis. Yes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yasir, you tell me what is nutrition?
And nutrition is a process of taking energy.
Taking energy.
Vitamins. Nutrition is a process of absorbing nutrients.
The process of obtaining nutrient.
Obtaining nutrients.
Yes. The process of obtaining nutrient. Okay, now basic requirements of photosynthesis. Means what are the main requirement for the photosynthesis? So first is carbon dioxide. It is very important for the process of photosynthesis. It is a raw material and it is very important for the photosynthesis. It's a source of carbon necessary for the formation of glucose. Means like glucose formula C6H12O6. Means carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So for the formation of glucose, the carbon which is needed, so it is a carbon dioxide is a source of carbon, and the gas carbon dioxide is present in the atmosphere and it is taken by plant through the stomata. We know that carbon dioxide present in the air, in the atmosphere. All the animal releases carbon dioxide, so it comes in the atmosphere and it is taken by plant through the stomata. Stomata are the small pores present in the leaf, and through the stomata they just take the carbon dioxide, and that carbon dioxide they use for the formation of their food. Then another requirement is water. So